Do them both at the same time, Marilyn.
I want to do what?
No, use them both at the same time, otherwise one gets too heavy and it drips. That's what I'm saying. Use all the paper towels at once.
It's a good 5. Look at the 5.
It looks like an S.
No, it doesn't. That's a good 5. She
Wow,
has
look at the 5.
She can't
Look
see
at the
that.
5.
It's a very talented 5. No, you can tell it's a 5. It goes straight right there. S's don't go straight right there.
I don't know. Your 5 seems to be missing a top to me.
Shoot this.
Yeah. But anyway, so you guys starting school or?
I'm still planning out my life here.
Okay. Well, the big girls are sitting down. They think they're sort of starting school. It's 9:06. Macy and Marilyn are taking 100,000 years to get dressed.
We're going to practice today.
Yeah, they have color guard practice today, so we'll be leaving probably at 1 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
With that.
We're going to freeze to death. We have to wear leggings. Like, I don't know.
I doubt it's gonna be freezing in the dance
It's going to be
room.
freezing when we walk into it.
Okay. Anyways.
I don't have to put your foot in. I don't care about that.
And then these, you just put your foot in the shoe.
See, I just did it.
That isn't supposed to be right there.
No,
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be by your ankle. I mean, yeah. Okay, I need to fix it. I'm gonna have to tie these on you because these are untied.
It is 9:27. Oh, Marilyn and the littles have started on school. Macy's working on her English, and Marilyn was working on some words here.
And I did that on.
Yep,
Oh,
she did that one all by herself, cat. So she was just gonna trace these words and try writing them on her own.
Mom, I'm so big, so I do not even put my head on this.
Wow. Okay.
Why? But it's like not even that cold. But my face is so cold. I like feel that breeze, and I'm like, ooh. I'm so used to the warm. It's just like, oh, cold to this.
Marilyn wanted me to show you guys that it's raining. So here it is. It's raining again. Not quite pouring like it was so much, but raining and it's cold.
It's gonna rain for a while, but it will rain for a while.
Oh, I'm cold.
To take
It's like
for
I'm trying to sit
hour.
by a fireplace.
Our little garbage piles.
Yep.
Kids got sweaters and sweatpants on. Marilyn,
Whoa, this was getting wet.
I'm cold.
told you don't get wet.
I know this was getting wet.
Marilyn really wanted to come out on the front porch.
I'm cold.
I know,
Yeah.
I just wanted to tan in the way.
No, you said you weren't gonna get wet. Come on, Marilyn.
Oh, is that wet?
It's right about the rain. Right about the rain.
They see my legs are getting tired.
Well, maybe it's never seen that.
I think that's her way of saying that she wants to sit in the chair.
Oh.
Yeah, my hands are getting
By
cold
telling
right
your
now.
sister your legs are getting tired.
Well, that's not how it works.
Oh. Hey, Marilyn. Old dead spiders and spider webs on the outside of the window there. But Marilyn, she just wants to sit out on the porch and watch the rain.
It's so cute. She's like a mom.
Macy's spelling test from today, and she only missed Wednesday by one little E. So sad. So.
I couldn't go 100%.
Uh-huh.
Because 10 and then you add a 0 to 10, it makes 100, you know.
Oh, yep. Okay. So you did really good.
Wait, can I put a sticker by the corner?
Sure. You can put a sticker on
Because I got A, which is kind of 100%.
it. Which is kind of 100%. Pretty close. Only 10% away. Okay. Good job. All right. Put that away. Put all your stuff away. And Kenzie's on the computer, so we won't do math. We'll do your silent reading. So you're gonna do your silent reading. Oh, why was that sad? Don't you like reading?
Well, I don't like the other stuff.
You only like the other stuff. You don't like reading.
Reading is hard.
Reading is hard. Yeah. Well, seems like you do a pretty good job to me.
The volcano one is very hard.
Volcano one's hard. Did you get a little bit harder book than you meant. Should I read some of it with you maybe? Will that help? Okay, well I'll read some of it with you and then you can do your silent reading to yourself afterwards, okay? Okay, don't mind the cushion off. The dogs were up on the cushion last night, so we are washing the cushion cover. Macy says that this book is a little bit hard for her. I Arrived, The Eruption of Mount St. Helens, 1980. Yeah, so she says that this one is a little bit difficult for her. We'll read some of it together. Like nobody had stepped foot inside in years. The porch sagged, the windows were boarded up, and the chimney had crumbled to bits. Thick, twisting vines crawled up the sides. It's 11:45 and I've just been cleaning off like stuff that was stored up here and some stuff out of this bottom drawer and out of the cabinets here and just getting rid of some stuff and moving stuff around so I don't have to look at it all the time. And so I'm going to keep doing that while I do Macy's dictation.
Can even use the end of its trunk to pick up very small things.
It is 12:20. Macy's done with her schoolwork except for our read aloud and her journal, which her journal's gonna be based on a read aloud today. The kitchen is all clean. I still have this up from my last birthday. My kids had decorated and that's one thing I didn't take down. But anyways, I cleaned off from atop the fridge and put a bunch of appliances away where they can't be seen, even though it's a pain to have to drag them out. But still, a couple things up there that I couldn't really think of where else to put them at this time. They can probably go in my pantry, but that needs to be cleaned out. This basket is some Goodwill stuff I'm gonna drop off today. I feel like I'm constantly dropping stuff off at Goodwill. And everything is cleaned up and tidy. Makes me happy. And so, yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get myself ready because I'm not ready to go anywhere. I mean, I have clothes on, but you know. So I'm gonna work on getting myself ready. Littles are outside playing. And I think I'm just gonna bring our read aloud and Macy's journal and a few pencils and coloring stuff in the car with us. And I think we'll drop the girls off at Color Guard. We might do a little something and then you might just hang out in the car and I'll read to them because I wanted to get in an hour of read aloud today, even though we'll read again tonight at bedtime like we always do. But I wanted to do that. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So I don't know if the older girls are completely done with their schoolwork yet or not. I'm gonna have to check in with them. And I also might look around really quick to see if there's anything else I want to take to Goodwill since I will be dropping that off today. It's 12:56 and we are just now heading out to the girls' color guard practice. I do not know why, but like traffic is crazy in town right now.
Yeah, like there's so much cars.
It's only 1:30 and there's just so much traffic. It's kind of crazy. Like right now where I'm at, it's not, but like literally go one block down and it's just mad crazy traffic. I do not understand
Maybe
it.
because everyone is like rushing to
Mommy,
work and stuff.
that's mine on this finger.
I mean, it took us 10 minutes to go like
Macy.
2.5 blocks,
Macy,
which is
This is
crazy.
turned,
Gosh,
it
they're
pulled-
busy.
And when we turned, I pulled out one of my hairs on my leg.
I just feel like it's so crazy. I'm actually not going to Goodwill. I'm taking the 7 hangers to help, and then I thought maybe we'd go inside and wander around, kill a little time because I just don't know what to do, and I just don't. The few things that we would normally do, I just kind of don't feel like doing, and yeah. Now we got rid of some stuff, we'll go in. No. If anything, you'll probably find books. Well, sadly, there was just nothing exciting in there. We didn't dig too much, we just kind of walked through, and there was a lot of people in there. There was a lot of things in there, and there was a lot of not like decent things too, but nothing that was like super exciting we had to have or whatever. So, dropped off our stuff, we wandered around for a minute. It's only 1:48, and there's no way I'm driving like half an hour home. Like, yeah, that's ridiculous. So, Marilyn's complaining that she's hungry because she's always hungry. So I think what we're gonna do is we might just drive through something and grab a little snack of some kind and then go back to the dance studio and just sit and read and do schoolwork in the car. I think that's what we're gonna do. Well, it's 2:28 and we just got back to the parking lot of the dance studio. I got myself a coffee. And the girls all got some snacks. Really, it's like a whole nother lunch. Good Lord. But anyways, traffic was crazy. It just took way longer than it should have to do all of that of nothing. Do all of nothing. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to sit here. They're going to eat their snacks. I'm going to read to them from our read aloud. I might read to them from their bedtime read aloud because we're so close to being done with that book. And then, what else? Oh, and then they have, Macy's got her journal, so she could do her journal. Marilyn has a writing pad. There's a coloring book. We brought coloring supplies, that kind of thing. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to finish reading because we're on the last, I believe this is the last book. Tell me if I'm wrong and you know if I'm missing a book. Maybe, oh, you know what? Brian's Hunt is probably the last one, I think, because it shows on the back. We don't have that one. But anyway, so we're going to read this. His body from paddling hard all day was gone, replaced with an easy looseness that made him feel almost light. He unzipped the bag and stepped out of the tent and was surprised to see that Billy was gone. Canoe, old cooking pot, all of it gone, and he hadn't heard a thing. So sorry for the crazy lighting. For some reason when I had my phone in time lapse it would not, like, the lighting on it would not adjust because I just use the camera on my iPhone. That's just like the easiest for me. So we finished Brian's Winter. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and pick back up on the Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Next morning, the Lord Byrne called his guests early, and after breakfast, he asked Caspian to order every man he had into full armor. And above all, he's added, let everything be as trim and scoured as if it were the morning of the first battle in a great war between noble kings with all the world looking on. It is 4:25, and we just got home a few minutes ago, warming up the oven for dinner. It'll take like an hour to cook. And then the two older, we turn on that light? The two older girls are having a snack because they didn't have one, and their practice basically ran a little bit over because they were trying on their costumes. So anyways, Madison still has her math left to do. Mackenzie isn't sure exactly what she has left to do. She has to look and see. Macy is done with her schoolwork. So what?
I want to eat something.
You ate already. When we were gone, you ate. Your sisters didn't. So anyways, they got to do school. I'll find some more things to do around the house, switch over laundry, that kind of stuff. And the littles are going to hang out. Marilyn is actually watching Magic School Bus. So that's what's happening. Well, it is 6 o'clock and we finished dinner and everyone is done with their schoolwork for this week. And so we're going to call it a day. I started about 30 minutes ago or so. Marilyn, my 4-year-old soon to be 5-year-old, has been showing a lot more interest in certain things and a lot less interest in other things. And so I just felt inspired, had these thoughts in my head about these different curriculum type things that I could easily create for her, that I think she'll enjoy doing. And so I'm just kind of throwing that all together and kind of building a plan for the next few weeks. And then we'll fill it out and kind of see where we go from there. Because like I said, she's just showing a lot more interest in things. She's been asking to do things that I'm not really prepared to do with her. So I'm fixing that up. And then some of the things we've done before that she really enjoyed, you know, she's not really into anymore. So it's time to move on. So I'm just throwing some things together and planning some things, and next week I'll show you some of those things that just simple little things that I pulled together for her that I'm going to start doing with her. Try to. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, she's only 4, almost 5, and I don't want to, you know, like push anything. I want her to enjoy learning and not feel like it's a chore or something. So I'm working on that. Tomorrow we are going to a play and having our regular weekly sleepover, and then the next day we'll be going to visit my parents and my niece and nephew, and then we'll be back on Monday for school. So we will see you guys not on Monday our time, but we'll see you Tuesday your time. Thanks so much for hanging out. Bye.